Hi there. This is your Concierge Joe coming in to you live here on my YouTube channel. I got some amazing stats for you right now. 7 amazing Disney snacks that is part of the Walt Disney World Vacation. And here are 7 Disney snacks you should try. Number 7 is the fresh fruit. In some ways, the fresh fruit is the perfect snack because it'll satisfy your thirst as well as your hunger. So, with that being said, I mean, fresh fruit, that'd be great to have while you're walking around the park. Number 6, ice cream and Dole Whip. Whatever frozen treat you're looking for, you'll find it at Walt Disney World, like the banana splits or the kitchen sink. Those things are fantastic. You have to try the kitchen sink. I have, and it was good. Really good. Then number 5 is the pastries and baked goods. Whenever you're looking for something sweet in the afternoon, snacks, or for breakfast, you're in a hurry, you want to go to bakeries. Bakeries have the best. They are the best in the parks and at Disney Springs. Number 4, cupcakes. Cupcakes are the baked goods that are very special at the Walt Disney World. That they get their own cake category on the list of like these choices: caramel corn cupcake, peanut butter and chocolate cupcake, lemon meringue cupcake, zebra cupcake, and the king cupcake. There are special event cupcakes also. So keep your eyes open for those. I mean, they are fantastic. Okay. Number 3, create your own snack. For the snack that is customized your way, head to Goofy's Candy Company at Disney Springs. You'll be able to make your own snack, and you can say to the others, "I made it myself, my way." All right. Number 2 would be the Mickey pretzel. What can you say about a Mickey pretzel? It's made into a Mickey, right? So, and they're just a pretzel, just like everything else, like the normal pretzels are. But oh man, you got to have one while you're there. And then the number 1, premium Mickey's premium ice cream bars. Now, there are those are so good, you cannot believe. They talk about them all the time on their YouTube channels. People that go there and enjoy it. Fantastic. All right. We also have 7 benefits why insiders say to stay at the property. Staying on the property has a lot to a Disney vacation. The insiders will say you stay there, it has a lot more benefits to the staying off the property. Number 7, Mickey waffles. Having breakfast before you go to the parks is a great idea, and nowhere else except on the property can you get waffles. You can enjoy your breakfast at any resort or at the park for breakfast. No ifs, no ands, no buts. If you go for breakfast at the Magic Kingdom, you will enjoy it. All right. Number 6, must do with Stacy. Now, Stacy, if you don't know Stacy already, Stacy is the one that has the channel at Walt Disney World, and that gives you her tells you what's going on at the parks, what's the best time to go there. And now here now when getting ready for your day trip at the park, check the TV to the resort channel. Then uh, then that constantly plays the must do Disney with Stacy. Disney insiders will be familiar with all the attractions and tips that Stacy covers in Must Do Disney, but it's one of the things that remind you that you're really in the most magical place on earth, Walt Disney World. It's fun to see her visit the parks, meet the characters, and ride the rides that you're about to experience during your trip at the park. Now you can't say much about that. What more can you say about that? That channel is a go-to guide for you guys when you're there. Now, if you like what you're seeing so far, subscribe to my channel on the bottom right-hand corner. Also, now number 5 is the transportation. Transportation, the one of the biggest perks about staying at Walt Disney World is resorts is that the transportation is available to you throughout Disney property. Even if you drove to Disney World for your vacation, you could park your car at the resort and never use it again until you leave. There are buses that just steps away, just out the door of the resort. So you have buses that will take you to Disney Springs. You'll have a bus that takes you to the Magic Kingdom. You'll have a bus to take you to Epcot, and a bus to take you to Hollywood Studios and Animal Kingdom. You can't go wrong with that. If not, you go to the transportation center, and you can catch the monorail. The monorail will take you right into Walt Disney World, and I believe it takes you into Epcot. So there you are. You're all set. Number 4, your character wake-up calls. You can get if you're at Disney and you don't want to wake up to a boring alarm, which some of us don't like to do, to a boring alarm. I mean, you just want to hit the damn thing and say, "Hey, all right, I'll see you later." Go back to sleep. But if you want to wake up to a wake-up call from a Disney character, getting a phone call from the character is definitely a memorable experience for the kids, and it's just as much fun for the adults too. You can easily arrange the character to wake up call by phoning the front desk at the resort or pressing the wake up call button on the phone in your room. You won't get a choice of who will call, but that's part of the surprise in the morning. Now, number 3, the midday breaks. Days at the park can be long, hot, and depends upon the time of the year. But Disney insiders know that it's a good idea to hit the parks for the rope drop. By chance is a good, and but the chances are good that you and your party will need a nap. Definitely need a nap. At some point during the day, If you're staying on the property, it's easy to arrive at the park early and then head back to your resort in midday for a nap or a refreshing dip in the pool. I would take a dip in the pool. Just because I want to be, you've been out in the sun all day, and you just want to go get wet for a little bit, jump in the pool, you're good. If you want to be inside and take a nap, then hey, more power to you. Now, we have seen all the guests catching some shut eye at the hall in the Hall of Presidents, in one of the few shady corners, or the kids sound asleep in the strollers, which is pretty good. But if you're staying on the property, taking a break that the whole family needs is such a much easier, because the bus will easily shuttle you back to the resort and then back to the park for more fun and the magic after everyone has recharged. It's a great feeling to have the freedom to come and go as you please at the park. So take advantage of that. Number 2, this is what I keep telling everybody. When they ask me what is the best thing about being at Disney, the extra magic hours. Disney extends their hours at certain parks on a particular day, where the guests can go into the park early in the morning or stay late at night. At times, the Magic Kingdom is open till 2 a.m. in the morning for some resort guests. Riding the Big Thunder Mountain, the Jungle Cruise, and at night is definitely an experience to have. Shorter lines and less crowded park too. So you can't ask for anything better than that. You can go into that park and stay there for the extra magic hours, and you can ride the park. You can ride all the rides, and still have time to enjoy yourself. Extra magic hours and the Magic Kingdom tends to be very busy during the entire day. When they have their late extra magic hours, so many Disney insiders like to visit the park during the regular hours and then head over to the Magic Kingdom later for the extra magic hours, and it makes the guests feel a little extra special at the park after it closes. Also, if you stay a little later, you get to see the long kiss goodnight. Beautiful thing to see there. Now, number 1, that Disney magic. Disney insiders love to be surrounded by Disney magic. It's a big part of the reason why we continue to vacation and stay on the property at Disney World. Staying on the property means that every part of our stay at Disney sprinkled with a little bit of magic and pixie dust, as a matter of fact. But with pixie dust, and whether you're swimming in the Fantasia theme pool, it's All-Star Movies, which reminds me, that is a great resort to stay in if you want to save money. Or the Cinderella and Prince Charming floor tiles on the Grand Floridian. No matter which Disney resort you choose to stay in, you're guaranteed to feel all the magic throughout your stay. Now, what can I say about all this stuff that I've been giving you so far? The thing about all this stuff that you do when you go there, you enjoy it. And when you enjoy yourself, you're like saying to yourself, hey, this is great. I like this. I'll come back again. The extra magic hours make a big difference. Now, I have some breaking news for you. Disney has released the Fast Pass Plus to Toy Story Land. Now, the countdown is on to opening day at Toy Story Land in Disney Hollywood Studios. They have been eagerly awaiting the details for the new Fast Pass tier. And at Hollywood Studios, because of the addition of the two new Toy Story Land attractions, Disney has officially released Fast Pass availability for the upcoming Toy Story Land. We have all the details. We'll have all the details soon, and you'll know that the Fast Pass for the Toy Story Land is in attractions. One of the benefits of staying at Walt Disney World Resort is that you are able to make your Fast Pass selections beginning 60 days in advance of your arrival day. So, 60 days before you get to Walt Disney World, you can say, hey, I want to go on this ride at Toy Story Land. Well, what better way can you do it? You can enjoy that park completely after you go on that ride. You'll be like, oh, great, I can go on that ride now and see the rest of the park. All right. The resort's guest Fast Pass window is open 60 days from your check-in date and extended out to 14 days after you check in. For example, if you arrive on June 16th, you'll be eligible for the Fast Pass reservation for June 16th through the 30th of June. All right? At Disney Hollywood Studios, Epcot, and Disney Animal Kingdom, Disney has attractions grouped into two different tier groups. Guests can only select one attraction from Tier 1 and Tier 2. The attractions we are expected to both the Slinky Dog Dash Coaster and Alien Swirling Saucers. Excuse me. Now, all these attractions are really good. I mean, the Toy Story Land, the Slinky Dog Dash Coaster, and the Alien Swirling Saucer are really good things to try. Toy Story Mania remains in the Tier 1. And also the Fast Pass Plus attractions in Hollywood Studios are now in Tier 2. This means guests can only reserve one Toy Story Land attraction for their initial 3 reservations for the day. So, you just gotta pick the ones that the one attraction for that day that you go to Toy Story Land, and you do it that way. You choose yours that way. Now, also, we have ten benefits of staying at the resort. We also have 8 stunning facts about the Magic Kingdom and 10 things you must know about Disney Springs. Well, here's the thing. We can go with the stunning facts about the Magic Kingdom. How about that one? All right. 8 stunning facts about the Magic Kingdom. One of them is Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. One of the most popular attractions is Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, as you know. Then the other one is the Jungle Cruise. Now, the Walt Disney originally wanted Jungle Cruise to feature live animals, and it was quickly deemed to be too impractical, and animatronic animals were used instead. That's because real animals are unpredictable. The water below is quite shallow, with most areas being about 4 feet deep, in order to mask the fact that the water is dyed a darker color to prevent guests seeing under the surface, which includes the trench that the boat is guided along. Now, Mr. Toad's wild ride was replaced by many adventures of Winnie the Pooh. In order to pay tribute to the predecessor, inside the attraction, there is a picture of Mr. Toad hanging over the deed to Owl. Mr. Toad can also be seen as a statue in the pet cemetery outside the Haunted Mansion. Under the Sea, Journey of the Little Mermaid. If you haven't been in that, you have to try it. It is really good. It's a really good ride to enjoy and sit back and watch. While the attraction exists at both Disney World and Disneyland, the naming of each is different. At Walt Disney World, the name is Under the Sea. Is a reference to an attraction that used to exist in the same area as 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Now, the Carousel of Progress is another Walt Disney original version of the Carousel of Progress. Gives a look at the family throughout different seasons and eras, hidden in certain scenes, and nods to the original sponsor of the attraction, which is General Electric. And it's named even after the partnership ended. Another hidden item is the Sorcerer Mickey. The next to the exercise machine in the 1940 set. The audio animatronics used for the grandmother also has a twin and can be seen in the Haunted Mansion as a ghost in the rocking chair in the ballroom. Now, number 3, or as we New Yorkers say, tree. Number 3, Space Mountain. In the queue to the mountain, there is a list of active Earth stations, which is a reference to the other locations of Space Mountain around the world. Tokyo, Paris are listed, while Space Station 77 refers to the opening of Space Mountain in Disneyland in 1977. Walt Disney World's version launches out of Starport 775, which is a reference to the opening in 1975. When FedEx took over the sponsorship of the ride in the 1990s, the Demoras seemed to be, as the guests exit the ride, there was a design to represent the fact that FedEx would deliver to all corners of the galaxy. So that's why it was sponsored by FedEx. Now, number 2, Main Street, USA. All along Main Street, USA, the buildings have stringolage on the doors and windows that reference a number of different individuals who had great impact on the development or implications of Walt Disney World. Names such as General Joe Potter, who oversaw the building of Magic Kingdom; Earl Vilmer, who renovated the locomotive on Walt Disney World's railroad, and many more. Many more. Above the Plaza Ice Cream Parlor, there is a window that honors Walt Disney himself, while Roy O. Disney and Roy E. Disney also have a window along Main Street. It is also the home of the plaque featuring the name of the fake companies used to buy the property for Walt Disney World. Now, the number one attraction you have to go to see, the Haunted Mansion. The Haunted Mansion is full of references to the Imagineers at Disney performers, and the tombstone honors the Imagineers who helped build the ride, including Xavier Accento, who wrote the lyrics to the song, Mark Davis, who helped in creative designing process, as well as Yale Gracie and Rather Rogers, who created the illusions and mechanical effects. The name Ravencroft can be seen on Interactive Organ, and a reference to Thurl Ravencroft, whose voice can be heard leading the song Grimm's Grimming Ghosts in the attraction. So that there gives you an idea of some of the stuff that's going on. It's the stunning facts about the Magic Kingdom. Now, let's see. 10 things you must know at Disney Springs. All right. Downtown Disney. If you were at Walt Disney World, you heard of someone mentioning downtown Disney. Most likely, they're talking about Disney Springs. The name was changed back in 2015. If you're in California, you hear someone say downtown Disney. That's correct. The name hasn't changed. At Walt Disney World's sister on the West Coast. Admission. How much does it cost to go to Disney Springs? Absolutely nothing. Of course, there are plenty of things there that you can do and spend money, but the admission is free. So you can go there. In fact, it's like being at a mall. You can walk into the mall and look around the mall and go and then leave the mall whenever you want. That's exactly what this is like. Number 9, the free parking. You get free parking. I mean, if you have a car and drive in there, you get the free parking. Preferably, I would have preferred to take the bus. The bus takes you to Disney Springs, brings you back to the hotel, and you're set. You don't have to move your car at all. Buses to the parks. What can I say? You take the bus. If you're staying at the hotels and you catch the bus to the parks, it's a lot easier for you to take those buses than it is to drive, park your car, catch the tram taking you to the buses. It's more money you're paying out to go to the park by driving to the park. Leave the car at home, or just catch the bus on the property and you're all set. The food. Number 6 is the food. A big part of Disney Springs is about looking at the international cuisine. They have Cuban, Italian, Irish, Asian, and Mexican, and many other choices that you can go to see. I mean, come on. They even have the seafood. They have seafood there. I see food all the time. All right. They have barbecue sand. They got barbecue seafood, and in fact, uh, the Edison has great food. There's Wolfgang Puck's is going to be opening soon. And you know Wolfgang Puck is going to have great food. Um, Maria and Enzo's has has good food also. Um, there, if you have any questions about it, leave me a comment, and I will get back to you on it. Also, subscribe to my channel. I'll keep you informed as the time goes on. When we get closer to Toy Story Land, I can get you more information toward it. Number 5 is the shopping. Everyone at Disney Springs, you get Disney character stores, Star Wars and Marvel merchandise, tons of toys, jewelry, name brand clothing, Christmas items, Legos, and hundreds of other possibilities at Disney Springs. You can't go wrong there. That's definite. More than just shopping, they have food, they have concert venues, they have bowling out, they have a bowling alley. It's not and the movies. They have the movies there too. So you're not just shopping. You're doing more than that. Not just not a theme park, but well, there are some thrills you found at Disney Springs. The young kids will love the Marketplace Carousel, Marketplace Train Express, and the whole family will enjoy the view of 400 feet in the air in the world leader in balloon flight. Star Wars fans who are at least 48 inches high have a chance to enter the saga in a whole new way. Star Wars: Secret of the Empire it will be is at the Disney Springs. They also have number 2 is the live entertainment. Disney Springs comes alive at night with free live entertainment around almost every corner. The acts are very diverse. One moment you might be enjoying a cover band, and then a few minutes later you're listening to the violins. Several of the restaurants also have live entertainment, so you can enjoy good food and a show at the same time. And number 1 thing you could do there, you have signature dining. Many people are shocked to discover that there's signature dining at Walt Disney World's Disney Springs. You have a whole bunch of places there. You have, if I'm correct, you have the Rainforest Cafe. You have Hollywood, Planet Hollywood. You have, like I said before, Maria and Enzo's and the Edison. So, enjoy yourself that way. Now, the 10 different benefits of staying at Walt Disney World Resort. Complimentary airport transportation is one of them. I mean, where else can you fly into Orlando International Airport? Go down to the Disney Express section. And they give them your name. You don't have to touch anything else except the bags you carried with you. You carried on the plane with you. You give them the information. They have all your information. All you do is get on the bus, and they do the rest. Number 9, complimentary theme park transportation. Just like I said, the buses, the monorail, taxis. Once you don't need any money for the taxi. You don't need any money for your rental car. You're set. You just grab the bus or the monorail, and you head off to the Magic Kingdom, or it takes you to the Epcot Center. You can't go wrong there. Number 8 is the cast members at the resort. Now, I'm going to point this out to you, all right? Yeah, it's obvious, but you might find it helpful to stay at the resort because the employees, Disney cast members, if most are like most of your vacation is going to be centered around Disney. If you have questions about the reservations, fast passes, or just planning your day in the park in chances are the staff at the Disney resort can help you. So take advantage of the cast member helping you at the resort. Uh, the concierge will help you. The desk clerks will help you. They're they're there for your convenience and there to help you out. Number 7, proximity to the parks. Walt Disney World Resort is 44 square miles, twice the size of Manhattan. This means that if you are staying off property, getting into the property might become a hassle. You can easily get stuck in a rush hour traffic, and you need to leave, and you'll need to leave earlier to get to where you're going, especially if you're relying on a schedule. On a sporadic schedule shuttles on your uncle's driving a rent-a-car, while the rest of the family argues about directions. So it's easier to get to. It's better when you're on the property. You can take the buses and all the other transportation they have available to you. 6, shopping. If you're a Disney World fan and who likes to shop, a lot of us like to shop. Come on, seriously. I like to shop. All right. You'll find you have much better options at Disney resorts versus non-Disney resorts. If you're looking for Disney specific merchandise, staying on the property might be a better option. Number 5, complimentary package pickup. If you're staying at the resort and you do some shopping in one of the 3 theme parks, you can have them items shipped back to your resort for free so that you don't need to carry them around for the rest of the day. Non-resort guests can still take advantage of sending the packages to the front of the park for free, but this requires them to be in the park for another 3 hours from the time of their purchase, and it can still become a hassle when you're using a park hopper. Okay, they have kids activities. Unsurprisingly, Disney resorts have unparalleled activities for kids. Whether or not you're looking to relax by the pool with some child-friendly activities, or drop your kids off at the curb geared to their age groups, Disney Kids activities are the best in the industry, and you can only take full advantage of them if you're staying on the property. Now, dining options. In addition to the number of unique dining options that are available at your Disney resort, only Disney resort guests can take the advantage of the Disney Planning Guide. If your dining plan is something that interests you, if the dining plan is something that interests you, take advantage of it. Do that. Take advantage of it. Trust me. You're definitely want to consider staying at the Disney resorts as you cannot take advantage of this offer otherwise. We already spoke about the magic hours, the extra magic hours, and Disney Bubble. But you have a lot here to talk about. Now, 11 reasons you should get an annual pass. Then there's another one, a 1-day plan, the must-do attractions at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Then they have 10 best places in the park to watch the Walt Disney fireworks. So, now, if you have questions and comments, you can send an email to me at Concierge Joe at yahoo.com. Also, I'm on Twitter, Concierge Joe 1. Okay, that's at Concierge Joe 1 on Twitter. I'll tell you, you're gonna have if you subscribe to the channel, you'll get a notification of when I will be on again. It'll tell you, hey, he's been on your section. Now, I'm going to make a list of the next ones that are going to be coming up. Like, I'll do that. I'll be doing, let's see. I'll be doing the 11 reasons you say yes, you should get an annual pass. And a 1-day plan to do the must-do attractions at Disney's Animal Kingdom. And the 10 best places to watch the fireworks. That will be the next video. Now, I just want to say this to you all that, if you have any plans and you're planning your vacation and you need some information, this is what I'm here for. I will get to you. I will make sure you get what you want. And I will also do my best to get everything situated for you. Now, let's see here. All right. All right. There are 9 special offers you can do right now. One of them is soak up the fun and sun and save up to 20% on your rooms at selected Disney resorts now until June. Then they have the incredible summer awaits, save up 25% on your rooms at select Disney resorts. Stays most nights from June 11th through August 1st. Shop authentic Disney theme park merchandise and get a free ground shipping on all orders of $75 or more. Then they have celebrate the incredible summer with 4 nights, 4 days room and ticket package for a family of 4 at Disney's All-Star Resorts. and that one starts at $2,123 right now. So you can book now through May 22nd, and you can book from June 11th to August 30th. So if you want a room in June, on June 18th for 4, you're up for it. You got it. $2,123 is the package price. And that's at the All-Star Resorts. Then we have pass holders. Embrace the fun and the sun on an unforgettable stay at the middle of the Magic in spring. Another one is introducing a incredible, delicious kids-size package offer. Then they have U.S. military offers, 2 of them. So there's a lot of offers here. I will get back to you on that celebrating an incredible summer with 4-day, 4-night ticket package for the family of 4 at All-Star Resorts. Now, if you have any other questions, leave me a comment on the bottom here, and don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you back here again, hopefully either in a few days or next week. Until then, guys, ciao for now, and enjoy your week.